You know what they are. You say they've been around since you were a kid. Well, they've been around a bit longer than that. They just haven't made them this way. Back before machines and conveyor belts, the folks in Lititz, Pennsylvania made pretzels this way, by hand, one at a time. And you know, it all started right here in Lititz and in America. The Sturgis Pretzel Company, America's first pretzel factory. Back in 1850, Julius Sturgis rolled his first pretzel in this building.
Julius first started in 1850 making pretzels here. He got the recipe from a German tramp who came here one day and was hungry. Julius gave the tramp something to eat and drink, and in gratitude he showed him how to do this. But Julius really thought it was a joke. He thought that no one in America would ever buy and eat such a looking thing. Finally, he did start making them, but of course it took many years till he built up his business. In fact, 11 years totally.
And today, great-great-grandson Clyde Schutte has improved a bit on the production technique, but you know the pretzel is still the same.
Right, the process for manufacturing pretzels has never changed. It still remains the same as what it did 150 years ago. The only difference today is that machinery has taken over and does the work rather than people. They would make with the small bakery here about 40,000 in a day. We make 40,000 in 10 hours time. With a day with them was 14 hours a day.
How did the pretzel get its start?
Pretzels were first made way back in the year 610 in Germany, France, and Italy. And they were given to children for knowing prayers. If a monk at the end of the day had a small ball of dough left, about that size, not enough to make a loaf of bread, he'd take it and roll it into an item that he called a pretzel. And it's first made by shaping it like a big U, and then it's crossed over like that. And the reason for the X, as we call it, or the cross, represents monks' arms praying to God. Then it's folded, and the reason for the fold, as we call it, is it represents your parents. It's then picked up, folded on back, and hey, look what we have. A pretzel, as the monk would call it. The reason for the 3 holes is it represents the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That was called tying or bending. This way is twisting, by just holding the middle down and swinging it like that, but only swing it one time. And there you got it, boy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That way you can produce about 40 pretzels a minute. My grandmother used to make 40 a minute. I produce maybe about 30, 35 a minute by giving it a swing around like that. But you can produce the same amount, and it's much faster by giving it a swing.
Making a pretzel is sort of over and under and around and through with a little twist. And as any good pretzel maker will tell you, just as in tennis or golf or even in frisbee, it's all in the wrist, that little twist.